before we get to the players, I know everybody's thoughts with Tiger Woods in the golf world, but can you kind of illustrate what the impact in your world is of hearing something like Tiger? I mean, everybody knows. You've seen it's everywhere. It's all across news and social media, but you live in that world. What was kind of the reaction in your buildings yesterday when that came down?
Well, thanks for having me on, Brent. And just you said it. First and foremost, you've heard it in the trades and among the players, but it's true that for someone who's been so transcendent for the game and a multiple-time champion at the Players, we see that kind of news. The first thing is he all right? Is everything gonna be okay? Was on a call, as probably you might expect at that time, and all of a sudden the phones were kind of jumping off the hook and the texts were going off, and you kind of had to ask yourself the question a couple times: did this happen? What had happened? And certainly thinking about his well-being, just being an unbelievable ambassador for the game of golf and the Players Championship. So it was a little surreal yesterday, to say the least. But I think knowing now that he's made it through surgery and is on a positive path is what's most important, and really, really great to see all of the tour's players coming out and support the way that you just heard Bryson's comments. The way that they are just really shows how much they appreciate him and what he's done for the game, and that they hope he recovers quickly.
Yeah, of course, two-time winner of the Players' Championship is Tiger Woods. Let me ask you one more Tiger-related part of this. Yeah. We think golf, or selfishly, I say this all the time. Selfishly, I'm a huge Tiger guy. I want to see him golf, and it's more about me than him. Sorry, Tiger. But I just think a lot of us think that way. That's a greatness, right? We want to see Tom Brady play. We want to see, name your superstar, Michael Jordan, LeBron James. I mean, we get this selfish nature about us when we get to see the greats. Heck, I think even most recently Serena Williams. We wonder if she's nearing the end. Like, oh, no, don't walk away. You still got some great tennis in you. But outside of on the course, I mean, if he never played again, and I don't even want to speculate that, I'm just saying if he never did, he's going to impact the game for the next 2, 3, 4 decades regardless, right?
Well, I think just going back to when he established, yes, he will. And, we're so lucky to, be in this era and to see what he has done. And I'd certainly argue for him to be, the greatest of all time, and welcome that debate with anybody. Is incredible. I mean, you may have heard Commissioner Monahan's comments today about the World Golf Championships. He's won 18 of them, and the strength of those fields, that we have. I think it's 48 or 49 of the top 50 this week at the concession. That stat in and of itself is absolutely incredible. So, just really, just the impact that he's had is absolutely incredible to the game of golf, and we certainly hope that he not only gets back to playing, but given how much he has given to the game, established his foundation that's the beneficiary of the event last week in Los Angeles, his President's Cup and Ryder Cup involvement, that there's a lot around the game that he is involved in. And, before we look forward, just really consider how much he has gone through and how much he has done competitively. Yet he has done an amazing job through his foundation for youth, in all of the communities in which we've played. So just an unbelievable career, and certainly hoping that it continues.
Jared Rice with us, Executive Director of the Players Championship. It's on the horizon, just 2 weeks away. All right, man, You fired up? What's the story over there? I mean, limited tickets sold out fast. You got a great field coming in. I was over there, I would say 3 weeks ago now. The golf course is unbelievable, not surprising. Come on, how fired up are you after last year, especially not being able to get it in?
Hey, 13. We're gonna crown a champion. That's what that's what we're gonna do this year. And we're less than 2 weeks out. The community has responded unbelievably related to tickets, and I think the message is clear that we are making these decisions about limited capacities responsibly and out of necessity, and certainly look forward to getting back to great deep galleries in 2022. But for the near term, how quickly that those tickets sold is just emblematic of how great this community is. So we're fired up. We're really excited. It's going to be great. It'll be different, but it's going to be great. You said it. The field is as stacked as it's ever been. We've got great commitments. The course is absolutely unbelievable. It's had a lot of rain, and then on days like today, I'm just looking out the window. I don't think there's a cloud in the sky. So it is just looking tremendous out here, and the conditions are going to be top-notch and ready for these guys to give it all they can handle.
Jared, we were there last year, and obviously the world seemed to kind of stand still a little bit when, the championship got shut down. We were covering it, obviously, and then from there, everything kind of fell into place and everything started getting shut down. Now, it's great that you guys are back and you're offering a limited capacity. From your perspective, what's been the most challenging part this year of planning this thing, of getting this thing up and running to make sure that fans can attend it?
Yeah, I think as you just kind of for any of us as we navigate every day, just the uncertainty and the changing nature of what we're going through with this pandemic, and identifying how can we do this responsibly, safely, and deliver a great championship for our community. So that's been the biggest challenge. And again, in complete candor, we are built to have deep crowds and galleries and to bring everybody out. So our challenge is, how do we do this at, again, limited capacities and, still deliver the tournament back to Northeast Florida. So one of the things that we've done is our Every Shot Live product that is on NBC Sports Gold, that app. So if you have purchased a ticket in 2019 or 2020, you're going to get an email on March 8th whereby you will receive an opportunity to have that subscription for free for the week. That's one step for us saying, listen, we know we can't have everyone who's come out previously, but we're going to bring the tournament to you, and we're going to put it right in the palm of your hand. You can watch every shot of your favorite golfer for 4 straight rounds, assuming they make the cut, of course. But that's just one example of us saying, how are we going to challenge ourselves to make sure that we can still bring this tournament to our fans that aren't otherwise able to come out?
Jared Wright's with us, Executive Director of the Players' Championship. Speaking of, we have a trivia question, and call in 904-362-9901. Coos, check your text for the answer, by the way. I just sent it to you. How many hours of coverage for every shot live? We'll take some calls over the next couple of minutes, and maybe closest to the pin here might work
Yeah,
best.
Brett, I got to tell you. Yeah, listen, I saw this answer, and let me just give your listeners a hint. It's a big number. It's 3 figures, and I would never have guessed it was that much. But
yeah.
It's just it really is again just kind of indicative of the product and how much content there is. And for our fans here in Northeast Florida, they're going to have an opportunity to play or pay close attention to the tournament and have it right on their mobile phone. So we're excited about this.
Yeah, 32,000 shots of live golf. I remember this was a big story last year, Jared, going into it. To be able to unveil this now, right, and just where golf is going and where the consumer is and all of that stuff. I mean, this is really, internally, this is a massive deal for the PGA Tour and the Players' Championship, isn't it?
So for no other place on tour can you see every shot by every player on every day live. So if Victor Hovland is your favorite player or Rory McIlroy, they're in the field. You can watch them from 6:30 tee time to whenever they're done. And we have fibered the entire course. That's an incredible investment, and that's how much we believe in not only this tournament and elevating it, but in the product and our players and how great it is to be able to bring our fans, their favorite player at any time. So it's not done anywhere else. It's a pretty incredible technology. So we're again really excited to be able to bring this to our community this year.
All right, Players Championship golf balls, putter head cover, koozie. That's part of the giveaway. How many hours of coverage for every shot live? Jared has said it has 3 numbers. It's a big number. Okay,
it's on the juicy side of 3
I'll
numbers.
give you another. Think like airplanes.
I was going to go there, but I wanted you to. I didn't want to come out of the gate with that, Brent.
904. We're not out of the gate. We're now a couple minutes into this.
Exactly.
Say the number now.
904-362-9901 for the prize pack. If you can get that clue. Hey, last thing for you, Jared. How are you? You obviously sold out so quickly. Are you happy with the way things have gone from a fan perspective, or with what you have in place? I know you wish you could open it to everybody, but you're going to do some extra things around town with parties at restaurants and golf courses, and it's allowed you guys to be creative, I guess is the best way to say it.
Yeah, and I appreciate you. You know, we have, as for instance, for those that are coming out, we're still having local restaurants be a part of this. That is what the tournament has been known for. It's still going to be a great experience. Now, again, it's not going to be as big or as many of them, but we said, okay, well, how can we go to partners like ABBQ, Hoptinger, V Pizza, others, and say, all right, well, what can you do in your restaurants and facilities to, or how can we do it together to support the tournament? And they're going to do drink specials and giveaways, you know, and a great opportunity to go out and watch the tournament and come together around the tournament. We get it. This is usually the week when we're all coming together out here. How do we come together safely, either by watching every shot live with your friends in your house, or safely out at some great local restaurants that Jacksonville is, you know, known for? That's how we rally around this. Even playing golf. If you can't otherwise come out, go play. And, you know, just, again, appreciate how, you know, just the magnitude of the tournament, what it does for the community, and doing those things really does help, you know, the community recognize and realize what we have, and really start building it back up for 2022.
All right, we're going to talk more in depth about the Players Championship next week as well with Jared Rice. We appreciate you jumping on, man. Looking forward to it. A couple weeks away. I know you guys are working hard, and it's going to be an awesome event coming up. Hope you have a good rest of your day.
Indeed. Be good. Talk to you soon.
All right, Jared Rice, Executive Director of the Players Championship. And